Hello again. One of the things which many of us have noticed about Keir Starmer is that he seems constitutionally incapable of seeing a bad idea without embracing it and adopting it as official policy. This has made him very unpopular with the general public, of course. The latest of these bad ideas is that he will announce this afternoon the unconditional recognition of the Palestinian state. A recent survey suggests that almost 90% of people in this country think that this is a bad idea. 9 out of 10 Labour voters feel this way as well. But the Prime Minister is determined to forge ahead with his announcement. Why is he doing so? It's simple. The Labour Party has come to rely upon the votes of Muslims. And since the war in Gaza began, they have abandoned Labour and started voting in independent Muslim MPs of their own. Not only that, but many left-wing people also feel that they must leave the Labour Party because it will not support the idea of a Palestinian state. These people are drifting off towards Jeremy Corbyn's new party. All this worries Keir Starmer greatly, and so he's decided to suck up to those people by announcing the recognition of Palestine. The fact that by doing so he will alienate 90% of the voters in this country doesn't seem to bother him in the least. If only he can bring the Muslims back into the Labour fold and get all those left-wingers to return as well, that's all that matters to him, making the Labour Party strong again. Of course, this is not going to happen because events in the last few days have shown that the Muslims in Britain are now dedicated to a new form of politics, one which is limited strictly to Muslims and simply ignores the traditional British parties like Labour and the Conservatives. I'm talking now of the new Islamist party, which will be launched next month, the so-called Your Party. What's that you say? How can it be Islamist? Isn't this Jeremy Corbyn's party for disaffected left-wingers? Well, that was, of course, the publicity behind the venture, but Jeremy Corbyn, having served his purpose, is now being ditched by the new party, which will from now on be run as a strictly Muslim venture. What? You didn't know that Jeremy Corbyn was out? It wasn't on the news or anything. I refer viewers to the link which I give in the description to this video to the Your Party listing at Companies House. Just like Reform, Your Party is a limited company, of course, with, well, it's difficult to say whether it's 5, 6 or 4 people in control. Click on the link and then choose the tab which says People. You will find there the names of the MPs who supposedly control the new party, namely Adnan Hussain, Ayab Khan, Iqbal Mohammed, Adam Patel, Zara Sultana, and Jeremy Corbyn. Zara Sultana is out, of course, and there is a legal row going on, but she will not be returning. She's completely been abandoned by your party. But looking at the Companies House listing tells us something else as well, which is that Jeremy Corbyn is also out. Click on the tab which reads Filing History, and you will see the following. Cessation of Jeremy Bernard Corbyn as a person with significant control on the 15th of September 2025. Less than a week ago, Adnan Hussain, the secretary of the company, filed a document with Companies House which simply removed Corbyn as a person with significant control of your party. He is out. The new party is now run by 4 devout Muslim men. It is a Muslim party, designed for Muslims and representing the interests of Muslims. Any left-wingers who joined it must be right mugs, because they are now associated with Britain's first Islamist party with a strong base in the British Parliament. Labour is finished, and now Muslims are going to be fighting for their own interests alone in this country, which makes Keir Starmer's announcement this afternoon all the sadder because however much he tries to curry favour now with Muslims, it's not going to work. They've abandoned Labour. All he's going to do is piss off 90% of the people in this country.